The Jewel and the Crown, A Story of Plunder, India. The name conjures images of vibrant colors, rich history, and a land of immense beauty. From the bustling markets filled with spices and textiles to the serene landscapes dotted with ancient temples, India is a country that captivates the imagination. But behind this dazzling facade lies a dark past, a story of exploitation and greed, a tale that is often overshadowed by the grandeur of its cultural heritage. For centuries, the British Empire, with its insatiable hunger for power and profit, cast a long shadow over India. The British didn't just come to trade, they came to dominate, to control, and to extract wealth on an unprecedented scale. This essay will delve into the devastating impact of British colonialism, exposing the brutal reality behind the jewel in the crown. We'll uncover the mechanisms of control, the economic exploitation, and the cultural erasure that define this dark chapter in history. Buckle up, because we're about to unpack some seriously messed up history. The kind of history that isn't just found in textbooks, but is felt in the very fabric of modern India. We'll be drawing heavily on Shashi Tharoor's Inglorious Empire to understand how Britain went from a bunch of tea-obsessed islanders to ruthless colonizers. Tharoor's work provides a detailed account of the economic and social devastation wrought by British rule. Spoiler alert, it wasn't pretty. The British Empire's actions led to widespread poverty, famine, and social upheaval. Get ready for tales of corporate greed, political manipulation, and cultural destruction on a scale that'll make your head spin. The East India Company in particular played a pivotal role in the systematic plundering of India's resources. And just when you think it can't get any worse, it does. The British response to famines and uprisings was often brutal and inhumane, further entrenching their oppressive regime. This isn't just ancient history, folks. The repercussions of British colonialism are still felt today in the economic disparities and social divisions that persist in modern India. The legacy of colonialism continues to affect India today. We're talking about systemic poverty, social divisions, and the lingering effects of a deliberately distorted history. The scars of colonialism are deep and enduring. We're talking about systemic poverty, social divisions, and the lingering effects of a deliberately distorted history. The scars of colonialism are deep and enduring. But it's not all doom and gloom. The story of India's struggle for independence is one of resilience, courage, and an unyielding spirit. We'll also explore the incredible resilience of the Indian people, their fight for independence, and their journey towards reclaiming their narrative. The triumphs and sacrifices of India's freedom fighters are a testament to the nation's enduring strength. So get ready for a wild ride through the dark underbelly of the British Empire. This journey will take us through the highs and lows, the triumphs and tragedies of a nation that has endured and overcome immense challenges. Because sometimes the truth is far more shocking than any fiction. The real story of British colonialism in India is a complex and multifaceted tale that continues to resonate to this day. A company's grip from trade to tyranny. Our story begins with a seemingly innocuous entity, the East India Company. Founded in 1600, it started as a small trading company with big ambitions. This wasn't your grandma's Etsy shop, though. This was a corporation with an army, and they weren't afraid to use it. They had their own private military force, which was larger than some national armies at the time. They arrived in India under the guise of trade, all smiles and promises of mutually beneficial partnerships. They set up trading posts and began to weave themselves into the fabric of Indian commerce. Yeah, right, it didn't take long for the company to realize that India wasn't just a land of spices and silks, it was a goldmine ripe for the picking. They saw the immense wealth and resources that India had to offer and decided that mere trade wasn't enough. They wanted control. They started flexing their muscles, exploiting local rivalries and playing puppet master with local ruler. They used diplomacy, bribery, and military force to get what they wanted. This brings us to the Battle of Plassey in 1757, a pivotal moment where the company, through cunning manipulation and a healthy dose of brutality, defeated the Nawab of Bengal. A pivotal moment where the company, through cunning manipulation and a healthy dose of brutality, defeated the Nawab of Bengal. This victory was a turning point. It wasn't just a battle, it was a hostile takeover. This victory was a turning point. It wasn't just a battle, it was a hostile takeover. The company, drunk on power and driven by insatiable greed, transitioned from traders to rulers. The company, drunk on power and driven by insatiable greed, transitioned from traders to rulers. They installed puppet leaders, levied exorbitant taxes, and essentially turned a once thriving region into their personal piggy bank. They installed puppet leaders, levied exorbitant taxes, and essentially turned a once thriving region into their personal piggy bank. The local population suffered immensely under their rule. This was just the beginning. The East India Company's grip on India tightened, and with it the screws of oppression. They exploited the land and its people to fill their coffers. Little did India know the worst was yet to come. The company's reign of exploitation and tyranny was far from over, and the consequences would be felt for generations.